Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ktalnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Thursday morning forecast update. We do have a couple rounds of storms on the way later today and maybe one overnight and early Friday, and both of those rounds can bring some severe weather to the Arklatex. Mainly a wind and hail threat for us. We'll be dry for most of your Thursday morning, but that chance of rain going to shoot up after about 2 or 3 p.m. this afternoon, and mentioned some of that wind and hail issues. Again, one round probably for sure, but we're questioning whether or not that second round will be there, so we'll do our best here to kind of break down the weather situation over the next few days. So what we're watching this morning, we have a cluster of storms in North Texas that's going to continue to move down the Red River here. Will take a long time to get here, so it may not reach us until we reach the afternoon hours today, but after 2 or 3 p.m. is when that storm chance will start to ramp up. But we'll have plenty of time to warm up out ahead of those storms, so your temperatures right around 70 degrees this morning should reach the low to mid 80s this afternoon, so given the chance to warm up ahead of those storms could lead to somewhat of a damaging wind threat, maybe some hail as well, but I think wind would be the primary issue with any severe storms today. We're in that level 1 marginal risk, so again, not a guarantee that anybody will see severe weather. It just means maybe a handful of these storms could become severe today. Higher risk will be over in West Texas and Oklahoma, and then tomorrow, this will be the outlook after sunrise. The ingredients will be slightly higher tomorrow to see some severe weather, especially wind, hail, as we go through the day on Friday. And again, mentioned there may be 2 rounds of storms. The timing of those, there's not going to be a big gap between those rounds of storms the way things are looking for us here. So we're taking a look at your Robin's Study Futurecast. Just shows some light rain popping up at times this morning, and you can see those storms moving out of Texas at some point, maybe this afternoon as well as this evening. So these would be the storms here that would be capable of those severe weather hazards. Again, mainly wind late tonight. There may be some redevelopment. You can see just after midnight, there's another cluster of storms that may affect us early Friday morning. And again, if we don't see the storms come through this afternoon with any amount of strength, that means the ingredients will probably still be there for these storms to tap into. So we could definitely see not only some severe weather this afternoon, this evening, but possibly through the overnight hours as well. And we are expecting maybe some redevelopment Friday afternoon with some of the ingredients still there. We would need to be on the lookout for any wind and hail with storms Friday afternoon. Also, as far as the rainfall totals, didn't see a ton of rain yesterday. Most of the rain fell here across the Toledo Bend region, so the latest rainfall outlook starting to hone in on maybe 2 to 3 inches of rain between now and the weekend and maybe early next week. These are 7-day rainfall totals, but most of that rain will be coming through beginning today and continuing through Monday before we likely dry out for a couple of days during the week next week. And the temperatures here likely in the low to mid 80s through the weekend. Do taper the rain maybe somewhat late Saturday into Sunday. I've bumped up the rain chance just a bit on Monday of next week, but still expecting maybe some drier air to make its way in by next Tuesday and Wednesday, so that will send us back into the low 90s. And again, each one of these days we could at least see some low end potential for wind and hail with those rounds of storms.